Kindly remain standing for the national anthem, please. You may be seated. Thank you.
Sabaku Namaskaram. Good evening to you all. I have the permission of the Chancellor to commence the convocation proceedings. I declare the convocation open. The 25th Convocation of Dr.B.R. Ambedkar Open University has been called for to confer the honorary degree, honoris causa, and also to confer the degrees, diplomas, and certificates upon the candidates who have been certified to be worthy of them by the Executive Council. Let the chief guest of the convocation be introduced. Last.
Good evening, everyone. It's my pleasant privilege to introduce our esteemed chief guest, Professor Jagdish Kumar ji, who graciously accepted our invitation to join us on this 25th Convocation Day today. Professor M. Jagdish Kumar obtained his MS and PhD degrees from the Department of Electric Engineering, Indian Institute of Technology, Madras. He did his postdoctoral research at the Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering, University of Waterloo, Ontario, Canada. He is a professor in the Department of Electrical Engineering at IIT Delhi. He is a chairman of the University Grants Commission and second UGC chairman from Telangana after Professor G. Ram Reddy, who was the founder vice chancellor of our BRAOU. So he is also the third UGC chairperson who participated as a chief guest in Dr. Brau convocation after Professor Ved Prakash and Professor Sukhdev Thoratji. A professor of electrical engineering at IIT Delhi, he is the 12th vice chancellor of the Jawaharlal Nehru University, New Delhi, from Jan 2016 to February 2022. He held the NXP Phillips Chair Professor established at IIT Delhi by Philips Semiconductors, Netherlands. He received the 2013 Award for Excellence in Teaching from IIT Delhi. He works in the area of nano-electronic devices, nanoscale device modeling and simulation, innovative device design, and power semiconductor devices. He has published extensively in the above areas with 3 books, 4 books chapters, and more than 250 publications in refereed journals and conferences. He is the editorial board in several international journals, including IEEE Journal of Electron Devices Society, and is editor-in-chief IEEE Technical Review. He was an editor of IEEE Transactions in Electron Devices for 9 long years. He is a fellow of Indian National Academy of Engineering, the National Academy of Sciences India, the Institution of Electronics and Telecommunications Engineers India. He has been awarded 29th IEEE Ramlal Wadhwa Gold Medal for distinguished contribution to the semiconductor device design and modeling field. He also received the first ever ISAVSI Techno Mentor Award from India Electronics and Semiconductor Association to recognize a distinguished Indian academician and researcher for playing the significant role as a mentor and researcher. He is a recipient of 2008 IBM Faculty Award in recognition of professional achievement. Professor Jagdish Kumar is the President of General Council of National Assessment and Accreditation Council, NAC. He was a member of University Grants Commission, UGC, and a member of PT of the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, TRI. He was a chairman of governing body of the National Council of Science Museums, Ministry of Culture and Government of India. Thank you, sir, once again for being with us today. We are honored to have you, sir. Thank you.
Let the recipient of honoris causa be introduced.
Thank you, sir. I am honored to be here to introduce today's honoris causa, Professor V.S. Prasad, and a very ideal teacher to all of us. Mr. Chancellor, on behalf of the Vice Chancellor and members of the Executive Council, it is my special privilege to present to you Professor Vasireddy Shivalinga Prasad, better known as Professor V.S. Prasad, a well-known educator and institutional builder who stands out among those few who have significantly contributed to the development and use of open and distance learning in South Asia, especially with respect to human resource development and quality assurance. Professor V.S. Prasad is an academician who strongly believes that the appropriate educational infrastructure, competent human resources, and flexible governance are the key to success of any educational system. His visionary approach is considered as milestone in paving pathway for access to higher education and national development, and has highlighted the relevance of education sector being pivoted in social transformation. Professor V.S. Prasad was born in an agriculture family of a small village in Mahadevapuram, Khammam district of Telangana state in 1943, and obtained his master's and PhD in public administration from Osmania University, Hyderabad, India. Professor V.S. Prasad is known for his contribution to open and distance learning and quality assurance. During more than 4 decades of his academic life, he held many prestigious academic and educational leadership positions, which include Professor of Public Administration, Pro Vice Chancellor, and Acting Vice Chancellor of Indira Gandhi National Open University, Vice Chancellor of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Open University and Director of National Assessment and Accreditation Council, NAC. Professor V.S. Prasad is an internationally renowned expert in the field of learning. For several decades, he has closely associated with the activities of the Commonwealth of Learning and promoted academic activities of distance education, distance learning in Commonwealth countries. The Commonwealth of Learning, in recognition of his services to ODL, honored him with the award of Fellow of Commonwealth of Learning. Professor V.S. Prasad headed project of the Government of Mauritius as Project Director, Open University of Mauritius from January 2009 to June 2010 for the establishment of an Open University in Mauritius. Professor V.S. Prasad is quality assurance professional, headed India's premier quality assurance agency, that is National Assessment and Accreditation Council, NAC, for 4.5 years in 2003 to 2008, and was also actively associated with the activities of international quality assurance agencies. In honoring Professor V.S. Prasad, an eminent academician and ODL expert of the country, we are honoring ourselves and paying our respect to him for extending his services and continuous support for the growth and development of this university. May I, Mr. Chancellor, now present to you Professor V.S. Prasad and pray that he may be awarded the degree of Doctor of Letters, honoris causa of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Open University.
By virtue of authority vested in me as authorized by the Chancellor of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Open University, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Letters, D.Litt. honoris causa, on account of your attainments. Thank you, sir.
Will all the candidates eligible for the award of degrees, diplomas, and certificates stand and answer the 3 questions put to them by Vice Chancellor with the words, "I do promise"? Please stand, all the people.
Do you solemnly and sincerely promise and declare that if admitted to the degree for which you have been qualified, you will, in your daily life,
philosophy in education.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, as authorized by the Chancellor of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Open University, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Ph.D. in education, and I charge you throughout your life to prove worthy of this degree.
Mr. Bellamkonda Rajshekar, PhD in education. Mr. Karola Devaya, PhD in education.
Will the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, PhD in Science, kindly stand? Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present to you these candidates and pray that they may be admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, PhD in Sciences.
By virtue of authority vested in me, as authorized by the Chancellor of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Open University, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, PhD in Science, and I charge you throughout your life to prove worthy of this degree.
Miss Chandana, PhD in Physics. Mr. R. Yadagiri Rao, PhD in Physics. Mr. Miyapuram Ravi, PhD in Physics. Mr. Tiruchinapalli Srinivas, PhD in Mathematics. Mr. K. Vinayachan, PhD in Environmental Sciences. Miss Shruti Devulapalli, PhD in Environmental Sciences.
Will the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, PhD, Master of Philosophy, M.Phil in Social Sciences kindly stand?
By virtue of authority...
Mr. Vice Chancellor,
Yeah, please carry.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present to you these candidates and pray that they may be admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, PhD, Master of Philosophy, M.Phil in Social Sciences.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the authorized by the Chancellor of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Open University, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, PhD, Master of Philosophy in Social Sciences, and I charge you throughout your life to prove worthy of this degree.
Mr. Ashok Kumar Goyal, PhD in Economics. Mr. Yalala Praveen Kumar, PhD in History. Mr. Hema Rao Raparthi, PhD in Political Science. Mr. B. Nagaratnam Reddy, PhD in Public Administration. Mr. Vinod Kumar Cherukuri, PhD in Public Administration. Mr. K. Ramalingeshwar Rao, PhD in Public Administration. Miss Genevieve Angela, PhD in Sociology. Mr. Sudhendra Kumar, PhD in Geography. Mr. A. Jayaprakash Rao, M.Phil in History.
Will the candidates for the degrees of master's degree in English, Hindi, Telugu and Urdu, PG Diploma in Writing for Mass Media in Telugu, PGDW.MMT and Bachelor's Degree in Arts, BA, kindly stand. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present to you these candidates and pray that they may be admitted to master's degree in English, Hindi, Telugu and Urdu, PG Diploma in Writing for Mass Media in Telugu, PGDW.MMT and Bachelor's Degree in Arts, BA.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the authorized by the Chancellor of Dr.B.R.Ambedkar Open University, I admit you to the master's degree in business administration. Sorry. I admit you to the master's degree in MA in English, Hindi, Telugu and Urdu, PG Diploma in Writing for Mass Media in Telugu and Bachelor's Degree in Arts, BA, and I charge you throughout your life to prove the worthy of these degrees and diplomas.
Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration MBA, Master of Business Administration MBA HSCM Hospital and Healthcare Management, Masters of Commerce MCOM, PG Diploma in Business Finance PGDBF, PG Diploma in Marketing Management PGMM and Bachelor's Degree in Commerce BCom kindly stand. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present to you these candidates and pray that they may be admitted to the master's degree of Business Administration MBA, Master's degree in Business Administration MBA Hospital and Healthcare Management, Master's degree in Commerce MCOM, PG Diploma in Business Finance PGDBF, and PG Diploma in Marketing Management PGDMM, and Bachelor's degree in Commerce BCom.
By virtue of authority vested in me, as authorized by the Chancellor of Dr.B.R. Ambedkar Open University, I admit you to the Master's degree in Business Administration, Master's degree in Business Administration in Healthcare Management, Master's degree of Commerce, PG Diploma in Business Finance, PG Diploma in Marketing Management, and Bachelor's degree in Commerce. And I charge you throughout your life to prove worthy of these degrees and diplomas.
Will the candidates for the degrees of B.Ed Special Education and B.Ed in Education kindly stand? Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present to you these candidates and pray that they may be admitted to the degree of Bachelor's degree in Education and Bachelor's degree in Special Education.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, as authorized by the Chancellor of Dr.B.R. Ambedkar Open University, I admit you to the Bachelor's degree in Education and Bachelor's degree in Special Education, and I charge you throughout your life to prove worthy of these degrees.
Will the candidates for the degrees of MSc, Mathematics, Applied Mathematics, Physics, Chemistry, Environmental Sciences, Botany, Zoology, and PG Diploma in Environmental Science Studies, PGDES, Bachelor's degree in Sciences, BSc, and Certificate Program in Food and Nutrition, CPFN, kindly stand. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present to you these candidates and pray that they may be admitted to MSc Mathematics, Applied Mathematics, Physics, Chemistry, Environmental Science, Botany, Zoology, and PG Diploma in Environmental Studies, PGDES, Bachelor's degree in Science, BSc, and Certificate Program in Food and Nutrition, CPFN.
By virtue of authority vested in me, as authorized by the Chancellor of Dr.B.R. Ambedkar Open University, I admit you to the degrees of MSc Mathematics, Applied Mathematics, Physics, Chemistry, Environmental Science, Botany, Zoology, and PG Diploma in Environmental Studies, Bachelor's degree in Science, and Certificate Program in Food and Nutrition, and I charge you throughout your life to prove worthy of these degrees, diplomas, and certificates. Signals
Will the candidates for the degrees of Master's degrees, MA in Economics, History, Political Science, Public Administration, Sociology, Journalism and Mass Communication, and MSc Psychology, Master's degree in Library and Information Science, PG Diploma in Human Rights, Bachelor's degree in Library and Information Science, and Bachelor's degrees in Arts, BA, kindly stand. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present to you these candidates and pray that they may be admitted to the Master's degrees in Economics, History, Political Science, Public Administration, Sociology, Journalism and Mass Communication, MSc Psychology, Master's degree in Library and Information Science, MLIC, PG Diploma in Human Rights, Bachelor's degree in Library and Information Science, and Bachelor's degree in Arts.
By virtue of authority vested in me, as authorized by the Chancellor of Dr.B.R. Ambedkar Open University, I admit you to the Master's degree in Economics, History, Political Science, Public Administration, Sociology, Journalism and Mass Communication, MSc Psychology, Master's degree in Library and Information Science, PG Diploma in Human Rights, Bachelor's degree in Library and Information Science, and Bachelor's degree in Arts. And I charge you throughout your life to prove worthy of these degrees and diplomas. Gold medals.
So requested the Vice Chancellor and the Chief Guest and Honorary Causa, Professor V.S. Prasadji, please come on forward to present the gold medals to the gold medal winners. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I pray that the gold medals and book prizes be awarded to the candidates who have been declared entitled to receive the gold medals and book prizes. Srimati Sushila Narayan Reddy, gold medal awarded to the student who secured highest aggregate marks in BA, BCom, BSc program. Tumala Dhananjaya Chaudhary Memorial Gold Medal awarded to the student who secured highest aggregate marks in BSc program. And Vasireddy Bangaramma Venkata Kistaya Memorial Gold Medal awarded to the women student who secured highest aggregate marks in BA, BCom, BSc program. English Shetty Sri Ramulu Loki, she was awarded to 3 gold medals. Nandagiri Sravanti, VR Nalla Memorial Gold Medal awarded to the student who secured the highest aggregate marks in BA program. Karnati Mangamma Badraya Memorial Gold Medal awarded to the student who secured the highest aggregate marks in BA Telugu medium. Kokilgadda Sri Lakshmi, Mrs. Ajani Gogineni Memorial Gold Medal awarded to the woman student who secured the highest aggregate marks in Sociology undergraduate program. Srimati Ganta Janani and Sri Ganta Mogalaya Memorial Gold Medal awarded to the student who secured the highest aggregate marks in Sociology of undergraduate program. Pilli Ramya, Kavuri Chalapati Rao Gold Medal awarded to the student who secured the highest aggregate marks in BCom Telugu medium. Velpuri Rajeshwari, Samala Jayaprada Venkatranga Reddy Gold Medal awarded to the student who secured the highest aggregate marks in BSc Geology. Battu Pratispandana, Sri Nagayesh Shetty Gold Medal awarded to the student who secured the highest aggregate marks in BSc Chemistry. Sheikh Parveen, Sheelam Charles Amrutraj Memorial Gold Medal awarded to the meritorious women student who secured highest aggregate marks in English literature of UG program. Kalavala Veera Govindarao, Srimati and Sri Koppurapu Indira Devi Krishna Reddy Memorial Gold Medal awarded to the prisoner student who secured highest aggregate marks in BA, BCom, BSc, and also Srimati Anant Sagar Bharati Visheshwar Reddy Memorial Book Prize awarded to the prison student who secured highest aggregate marks in BA, BCom, BSc.
సార్ ఇక్కడ ఉన్న పెద్దలందరికీ నా హృదయపూర్వక ధన్యవాదాలు. కానీ నేను బయట ప్రపంచాన్ని చూస్తానో చూడలేను అనుకున్న టైంలో నాకు ఈ అవకాశం డాక్టర్ అంబేద్కర్ గారి యూనివర్సిటీ రావడం చాలా గొప్ప గర్వకారణంగా ఫీల్ అవుతున్నా. ప్లస్ నాకు ఈ అవకాశాన్ని కల్పించిన మా రాజమండ్రి సెంట్రల్ జైల్ సూపరింటెండెంట్ శ్రీరామ రాహుల్ సార్ గారికి ప్రాధాభివందనం. హృదయపూర్వకంగా బయట ప్రపంచాన్ని చూడలేమో అనుకున్నా, కానీ ఆయనకి హృదయపూర్వకంగా కృతజ్ఞతలు తెలుపుతున్నాను. సార్ అలాగే మా డీజీ గారు నా మీద మా బాధలు చూసి చదువుకోవటానికి అవకాశం కల్పించాడు. ప్లస్ ఆయన సార్ గారు కూడా ఇక్కడికి రావడానికి నాకు పర్మిషన్ ఇచ్చినందుకు ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ డీజీ గారికి హరీష్ గుప్తా సార్ గారికి హృదయపూర్వక ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేస్తున్నాను. ఆయన్ని నేను జీవితంలో మర్చిపోలేను. అలాగే మా రాజమండ్రి జైల్లో అసలు వేలిముద్ర అనే మనిషి ఉండకూడదు, ఎక్కడైనా సరే ప్రతి ఒక్కళ్ళు సంతకం నేర్చుకోవాలి, జైల్లో 3 రోజులు ఖైదీ కూడా సంతకం నేర్చుకుంటేనే బయటికి పంపిస్తా అనే నినాదాన్ని ప్రవేశపెట్టింది రాజమండ్రి సెంట్రల్ జైల్ సూపరింటెండెంట్ శ్రీరామ రాహుల్ సార్ గారు. ఆయనకి జీవితంలో ఎప్పుడు రుణపడి ఉంటాము. అలాంటి వ్యక్తులు చాలా అవసరం. ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి వేలుముద్ర కాదు, సంతకం అవసరము. మీరు ఖైదీలు కాదు, మీరు కూడా మనుషులే అని గుర్తించి, మీరు సినిమాలలో రజనీకాంత్ గారినే చూస్తుంటారు జైలర్ ఎలా ఉంటారో, కానీ మేము మాత్రం రోజు రజనీకాంత్ గారిని చూస్తుంటాం. ఆయనే రాజమండ్రి సెంట్రల్ జైల్ సూపరింటెండెంట్ రాహుల్ సార్ గారు. మా బాధలు కన్నీళ్ళు మీకు నిజ జీవితంలో తెలియవు, సినిమాల్లో చూసి నిజమే అనుకుంటారు, కానీ నిజ జీవితంలో మేము ఎంత నరకయాతన అనుభవిస్తామో, కానీ ఇలాంటి సార్లు ఉండబట్టి సాధించగలిగాం.
థ్యాంక్ యూ ప్రెసిడెంట్ స్టూడెంట్ గారు గోవిందరావు గారు. తాలూరు శారదాదేవి, Dr. C.V. Narasimha Reddy Gold Medal awarded to the student who secured the highest aggregate marks in the optional subjects of journalism at the UG program. Puduru Devi Reddy, Srimati Kusumba Revati Sitaramma Rao Memorial Gold Medal awarded to the student who secured the highest aggregate marks in Telugu MAL of BA, BCom, BSc undergraduate program. Basani Kavita, Professor A.N. Raju Gold Medal awarded to the student who secured the highest aggregate marks in Master of Library and Information Science. Professor L.S. Ramaiah Gold Medal awarded to the best women student who secured the highest aggregate marks in MLISC. Dokala Demudu Naidu, Professor G. Ram Reddy Gold Medal award to the student who secured the highest aggregate marks in MA Political Science and Public Administration. State Bank of India Gold Medal awarded to the student who secured the highest aggregate marks in MA Political Science. Kalyani Uradasu, Kalyani Urdasu. She was expired recently due to the cancer. Her parents are here to collect the gold medals. State Bank of India Gold Medal award to student who secured the highest aggregate marks in MA Telugu. Saba Ramana Gold Medal award to women student who secured the highest aggregate marks in MA Telugu. 2 gold medals awarded to this candidate. SK Ruksana. State Bank of India Gold Medal awarded to the student who secured the highest aggregate marks in MBA. Y. Shankar Rao and Y. Sujata Devi Gold Medal awarded to the women student who secured the highest aggregate marks in MBA. Bodhanam Navina. Sri Venkateshwara Traders Gold Medal award to the student who secured the highest aggregate marks in Bachelor of Library and Information Science. Channuboyina Malati. Sri Venkateshwara Traders Gold Medal award to student who secured the highest aggregate marks in Library and Information Science 2023 batch. Gunturu Tejasvi. Srimati Pappu Sitaramam Memorial Gold Medal awarded to the woman student who secured the highest aggregate marks in MA Public Administration. Namagonda Sai Kirti. State Bank of India Gold Medal awarded to the student who secured the highest aggregate marks in MA English. R. Shailaja. State Bank of India Gold Medal awarded to student who secured the highest aggregate marks in MA English. 2 students got identical the same marks during the academic year 2022. Kamalekar Pooja. State Bank of India Gold Medal awarded to the student who secured the highest aggregate marks in M.Com. Mundru Manohar. State Bank of India Gold Medal awarded to the student who secured the highest aggregate marks in MA Economics. Sri Lakshmi Recharla. State Bank of India Gold Medal awarded to the student who secured the highest aggregate marks in MA History. Dudekla Muhammad Rafi. State Bank of India Gold Medal awarded to the student who secured the highest aggregate marks in MA Sociology. Sheikh Hamida Parvin.
సార్ అందరికీ నమస్కారం సార్. ఇక్కడ ఉన్న పెద్దలందరికీ నేను కూడా కడప సెంట్రల్ జైలు నుంచి వచ్చాను సార్. సార్ ఇక్కడికి రావడానికి మీరు ఎంతగా తోడ్పడినారంటే ఒక లెటర్ మాకు పంపిస్తే మా సూపరింటెండెంట్ గారు హెడ్ ఆఫీస్కి పంపిస్తే దాంతోపాటు మీరు కూడా ఇక్కడ నుంచి అక్కడికి హెడ్ ఆఫీస్కి లెటర్ పెట్టారని తెలిసింది సార్. ఇక్కడ రావడానికి మా సైడ్ నుంచి మేము ఎంత ట్రై చేసామో మీరు కూడా అంతే ట్రై చేశారు సార్. సార్ దాంతో నేను గౌరవ హైకోర్టు వారికి అప్లై చేసుకుంటే 4 days ఇంటీరియం బెయిల్ గ్రాంట్ చేశారు సార్. దీన్ని పురస్కరించుకొని నేను ఇంట్లో పేరెంట్స్ని కూడా చూడగలిగాను సార్ ఈ 4 days కాలంలో. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ సార్. సార్ మా డీజీ గారు మా సూపరింటెండెంట్ సార్ కూడా బాగా హెల్ప్ చేస్తున్నారు సార్ అందరూ చదువుకోవడానికి. మ్యాక్సిమం ఇల్లిటరేట్ అనేది ఉండకూడదు అని చెప్పి ప్రిజన్లో అందరికీ హెల్ప్ చేస్తున్నారు సార్. సార్ ఇక్కడున్న డిఐ రాహుల్ సార్ డిఐ సార్ కూడా కడపగా పనిచేశారు సార్. సార్ చాలామందిని ఓపెన్ చేయలేరు కూడా పైన తీశారు సార్, బయటికి తీశారు సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ సార్.
Sheikh Hamida Parveen, State Bank of India Gold Medal, awarded to the student who secured the highest aggregate marks in MSc Mathematics. Professor Venkatraman Book Prize, awarded to the student who secured the highest aggregate marks in MSc Mathematics. Mahendra Kaur Aswini, State Bank of India Gold Medal, awarded to the student who secured the highest aggregate marks in MSc Chemistry. V. Bhuvaneshwarama Garika, State Bank of India Gold Medal, awarded to the student who secured the highest aggregate marks in MSc Botany. Kattula Satish, State Bank of India Gold Medal, awarded to the student who secured the highest aggregate marks in MSc Zoology. Kamini Singh, State Bank of India Gold Medal, awarded to the student who secured the highest aggregate marks in MSc Zoology. Uzma Khanam, Pedireddy Narayanamma Venkatramareddy Gold Medal, awarded to the student who secured the highest aggregate marks in MSc Environmental Science. Gopal Mudawat, Sri Unnam Chinna Amaraya and Sri Haribandi Sheshagir Rao Gold Medal, awarded to the student who secured the highest aggregate marks in MBA with Marketing Management Specialization. Arja Bhanupriya, Dr. Banotu Gautami and Dr. Banotu Dharmanayak Gold Medal, award to the student who secured the highest aggregate marks in MSc Psychology. Ganjala Padmavati. Thank you, sir.
Honorable Distinguished Chief Guest, Professor Mamdala Jagdish Kumar, Chairman University Grants Commission, esteemed recipient of D.Lit, Honoris Causa Professor V.S. Prasad, and my respected teacher, members of the Executive Council, distinguished invitees and guests, representatives from print and electronic media, faculty and staff of the university, recipients of various degrees, diplomas and certificates and gold medals, ladies and gentlemen. I offer my wholehearted greetings to all the candidates who are getting their degrees and the winners of gold medals and book prizes. On behalf of the members of the Executive Council, teaching and non-teaching staff of the university, and on my own behalf, I consider it a great honor and a privilege to welcome each and every one of you present here on this momentous occasion of the 25th Convocation of Dr.B.R.Ambedkar Open University. We are indeed honored by the gracious presence of our chief guest, Professor Jagdish Kumar ji. I am extremely pleased for that, and it is great honor and privilege to have two eminent educational administrators of the country on the dais. The chief guest of the day's function, Professor Jagdish Kumar, Chairman University Grants Commission, Professor V.S. Prasad, the recipient of D.Lit. Honoris Causa, former director of NAC, and a renowned ODL expert. Both of them have made outstanding contributions in their own areas of teaching, research, and expansion, with conventional and open distance and flexible learning, respectively. I take the opportunity to welcome you. Thank you profusely for your presence at this convocation. I wish to draw your attentions to the rapid strides of the university has made in the last 2 years, and the spirit with which Dr. B.R.AU delivers education at the doorsteps of its learners, making a substantial contribution to the field of higher education in terms of numbers, thus increasing the GER of the nation. And it is with a sense of pride and accomplishment that I wish to state that the university has contributed around 17% to the gross enrollment ratio of the state of Telangana and emerged as an epicenter for open and distant learning. I would not be disgracing if I say that the university caters to the economically and socially deprived sections of the society and strives to mitigate the extreme inequalities of educational access to these sections. Today, as I stand before you to present the summary of our advancement through the last academic year 22-23, because we have already circulated the detailed report to all of you, I experience a mixed feeling as during the reporting period of this 25th convocation, we were in the best of our times and also experienced the tough times. Our journey has witnessed immense ups and downs, while the casual look at the university environs reveals a sea change in infrastructural facilities and the teaching learning strategies adopted. What are not seen are heartaches experienced when things did not turn out as we expected in certain cases. This period marked the beginning of a new phase in the history of the university. The juncture at which we stood in this year was coupled with many challenges, some surmountable and while some were unsurmountable. It was during this period that we undertook the process of getting ourselves accredited by NAC. The rigor of the accreditation process was embraced and accepted by the faculty and administrators in the right letter and spirit, and they left no stone unturned to meet all the criterion requirements in right earnest. However, the resultant grade B++ was disheartening and discouraging, and even became the reason for facing the bitterness of the regulatory authorities. The underlying factor behind this grade was the comparative shortage of teaching faculty in departments which was not in our control. The university, however, is still making efforts to improve on this score. It was at this crucial point that the good offices of the Honorable Chancellor and the UGC Chairman came to our rescue. I am very much thankful to you, sir. I am extremely ever thankful to them from the bottom of my heart for their kind-hearted support to this university in its hour of extreme need. At this 25th convocation of this university, 31,729 candidates are physically receiving their degrees and 43 gold medals are being awarded. I am glad that the recipients' hard work and perseverance has made them see this momentous day. I wish them all the best in all their endeavors of translating their dreams into reality. Please allow me to now present before you the activities of the university has undertaken during the academic year 22-23, which has been a landmark year in the history of our university. As already mentioned, it was during this reporting period that the university was accredited by NAC, thus lending credence to all our academic pursuits and providing pathways for us to excel in all our endeavors. As per the UGC Regulations 2022, the Directorate of Academics of University has commenced the process of restructuring the existing PG programs by migrating into a semester system with the 80 credits. This is as laid down by the National Higher Education Qualification Framework Policy Guidelines and will come into force from the academic year 24-25. The university has constituted an academic program planning and monitoring board to review the existing programs and examine the new proposals received by various departments from launching new programs. The Department of Business Management in launching 4 new diploma programs. The Department of Psychology is offering a diploma in psychological counseling, and the Department of Journalism and Mass Communication is offering a diploma in digital journalism. The university is offering PhD programs in the faculty since 2018, duly adhering to the UGC minimum standards and procedures to award PhD degrees with the necessary approvals from the UGC. To ensure conformity with the standards scrupulously, the university has established a research cell. Several memorial lectures were organized during the year 22-23, including Professor S. Bashiruddin Memorial Lecture on Media Today in India, Dr.B.R. Ambedkar Memorial Lecture on Dr.B.R. Ambedkar and OBC Communities, Sri P.V. Narasimha Memorial Lecture, Professor Acharya Kottapalli Jayashankar Memorial Lecture on Unionization of State and Federalization of Polity, Assumptions, Assertions and Aspirations, Sri Kaloji Narayan Rao Memorial Lecture, Professor G. Ram Reddy Memorial Lecture on 4 decades of India's first open university through the past into the future. Narla Memorial Lecture on Margadarshi Narla Venkateshwar Rao. Further, the university held 21-day Telangana Formation Day celebrations from 2nd to 22nd June 2023 to mark the decennial year of Telangana state formation. A panel discussion was held on 24th June 2023, the Telangana growth story. It is matter of pride and prestige that the teachers have received awards for their meritorious contributions. Professor Gunti Ravinder, Department of Political Science, was awarded with State Best Teacher Award. Professor Pallavi Kapde, Department of Public Administration, received the Excellence Award from the Forum of Public Administration, Maharashtra. And Dr. Yadagiri Kammampati, Department of Journalism and Mass Communication, was honored with Best Public Relations Counselor Award for 2022 by Public Relations Society of India, Hyderabad. Various faculties of the university organized seminars, webinars to commemorate the successful completion of 40 years of the university. The Department of Public Administration of the university, in collaboration with Indian Institute of Public Administration, Telangana Regional Branch, organized 10 Pratibha webinar lectures series by inviting senior IAS officers and successful IAS rank holders for the benefit of civil service aspirants. Through open social forum, of the Faculty of Social Sciences, Department of Economics organized 2 lectures, one on Rupai Viluva Patanam, Karanalu, Mariyu, Parinamalu, and the other on Sankshema Padakalu, Uchitala, Protsahakala. Professor G. Ramreddy Center for Research and Development conducted a 3-day workshop through blended mode on academic research and research support for the benefit of teaching staff and research scholars of the university, and launched its 2nd issue of in-house journal, Journal of Open Distance Learning, in July 2023. The Center for Quality Assurance, Internal Quality Assurance, organized 2 events during this period under the Quality Assurance Lecture Series. One on imparting quality skill education through open universities, issues and challenges, and the other on a symposium on the theme of bridging the educational divide. Several systems-based research studies were also conducted during this period. Center for Online Education and Learning, as part of its activities, aligned with the national digital initiatives to provide affordable and quality education for anyone, anywhere, and with any time access. The center has been bestowed with a very prestigious project for implementation of open educational resources at BRAOU by the Commonwealth Educational Media Center for Asia, SEMCA, New Delhi. Under this project, COEL has organized capacity building training programs for the faculty to develop OER-based courses on Moodles, LMS, and to the library staff on establishing the DSpace, and created an OER repository and institutional repository also. The members of the faculty have developed 7 OER-based courses for online blended learning and 8 micro-credential courses in regional languages across the disciplines. BRAOU is the first open university to develop these courses in 4 different languages. Learner Support Services branch of the university has enrolled a total of 1,20,020 learners into various programs for the academic year 22-23. Of the total enrolled, 58% hail from rural areas, rural background, and 42% from urban areas. With reference to gender and social background of the learners are concerned, women constituting 46%, 1.05% is persons with disabilities, Divyangas, 0.10% in prison inmates, and 23 learners are transgender. The social background of the learners reveal that 51% are from backward classes, 24% belong to scheduled castes, and about 12% to scheduled tribes. The Learner Support Services branch arranges center-wise counseling through the network of 179 study centers spread across both the Telugu-speaking states, and also organizes blended mode of learning from university headquarters. LSSSB entered into an MOU with Tata Consultancy Service for conducting online admissions also. Placement cell of the university conducted placement drives in the campus with the help of leading employers of pharma field like Dr. Reddy Laboratories and Mahindra Automotive Manufacturer Private Limited during the academic year 22-23. The university has made e-office implementation a mandatory across all the branches of the universities in November 2022. In order to functionalize the e-office project, the university has deployed and strengthened the hardware and software requirements and initiated measures to impart training to all its employees in e-office through the Center for Staff Training and Development. Directorate of Materials Production and Publications. During this academic year, the DMP has combined that the first and second semester volumes of study material into a single volume to save the cost on the title card, paper and printing. Thus, the DMP recorded a savings to the extent of 8,45,000 per annum on printing of about 1,366 titles of university self-learning study material relating to UG, PG, Diploma and certificate programs. This year, the university has printed about 61,05,730 lakh copies of the study material. Electronic Media Resources and Research Center has set up new backdrop ensuring state-of-the-art equipment and revamped the studio ready for the production of video lessons, live streaming on YouTube and other digital platforms in 2022. The studio is equipped with 3 CCD cameras for video lesson production, ensuring compatibility with the television networks, expanded its reach through various channels, collaborating with the TSAT, Vidya and Nipuna channels by way of telecasting video lessons. The digitized content is accessible to students through All India Radio broadcast, the university's YouTube channel and web portal. During the academic year 22-23, the EMRRC telecast 626 video lessons through TSAT Nipuna, 1,252 video lessons through TSAT Vidya and 3,344 radio lessons, 1,959 video lessons, 946 teleconferences through DDK Yadagiri and 409 teleconferences through Mana TV. The EMRRC has started web radio streaming in 2022 and all the radio lessons were uploaded with course-wise playlists and are playing in the loop continuously 24/7. In 2023, the center has delivered electronic content through Sarvatrika Vidya Vani, a web radio, and launched Dr.B.R.Ambedkar mobile app for the facility of students. Center for Staff Training and Development during the academic year 22-23 has conducted training programs on study center management, management of accounts and auditing, academic counseling, telemediated audio and visual programs, course material development, OER material development, e-learning programs, technology-mediated online and blended teaching and learning, computer training for e-office implementation, etc. Commonwealth Educational Media Center for Asia, SEMCA, has recognized CSTD as one of the potential training centers and extended financial support to conduct skill development related programs for the teachers. Commonwealth of Learning has recognized CSTD as one of the collaborative units and entered an MOU with the university to organize training programs, and thus Dr.B.R.Ambedkar became a member of the Collective Commons, an initiative of COAL. So, in this context, it is not out of the context, sir. We are planning to elevate the status of CSTD as a HRD center under Pandit Madan Mohan Malavia Teaching and Training Center scheme of UGC. I hope you will definitely extend help for us in this regard. Center for Skill Development and Career Planning during this academic year organized a placement drive with Mahindra and Mahindra. As part of this, center has completed preliminaries to enter into an MOU with the Institute of Management and Foreign Studies to provide English and other foreign language training in addition to overseas education counseling to its students. In the year 2022-23, this center is in the process of preparing tentative preliminary documents to adopt curriculum and guidelines for life skills and Jeevan Kaushal Yojana 2.0 as per the UGC guidelines. The UGC DEB Affairs Cell has been playing a key role in the process of getting recognition of UG and PG programs of the university from the UGC DEB, RCI, AICTE and the other regulatory bodies. The UGC DEB Affairs has an active interface with Commonwealth of Learning, Indira Gandhi National Open University, Distant Education Council, SEMCA, Government of India, MHRD, Department of Science and Technology, Telangana State Council of Higher Education, and all other open and conventional universities in the country and other international professional bodies. Financial position. Self-generated funds collected by way of tuition fee, exam fee, and fee from the learners constitute the baseline financial resources of the university. The university focuses upon the self-sustainability model to generate the required physical and financial resources during the financial year 22-23. Though the government of Telangana indicated as an allocation of 17.53 crores towards black grants, grant in aid, but released only 5.43 crores to the university. The receipts and payments of the university for the financial year 22-23 were rupees 107.35 crores and rupees 116.64 crores respectively. That means 13 crores ahead, we are spending more. During the financial year 23-24, the government of Telangana released only 7.40 crores as against the allocated rupees 18.96 crores as grant in aid towards first and second quarters. During the financial year 22-23, the university allocated 30 lakhs rupees for the purchase of books, subscription of journals and e-journals and other material in the university central library. Engineering branch is looking after creation of infrastructure facilities in the university, and this branch is taken the responsibility of introduction of Aadhaar-enabled biometric attendance system for the employees and installed IP-based CCTV surveillance systems, etc. The infrastructure development activities taken up in connection with the NAC visit include external and internal painting works to buildings, renovation of washrooms, 24/7 call center connectivity, e-learning classrooms, installing digital signboards and CC camera security surveillance, women waiting halls and Wi-Fi campus at an estimated cost of 5 crores. The branch also made arrangements for creation of conference facilities, meeting halls, e-classrooms, computer labs and smart classrooms in different buildings. Constructed digital model classrooms equipped with e-podium, interactive displays, screens, iCam facilities for imparting teaching learning interaction. Established a photo and awards gallery also, you have seen, sir. The university has received ISO certification for green audit, environmental management system, energy audit, apart from quality management system audit from the statutory bodies during the 22-23. The computer center of the university has developed in-house software for various activities of the university. It introduced a new dynamic website, subportals for various branches of the university, provided technical support for e-office implementation, and developed separate admission channels to enter into different categories of learners and application formats for issue, dispatch and tracking of certificates, etc. The center has redesigned website for EMRRC to display program-wise audio-video lessons, developed applications for course material dispatch, tracking the consignment, for registration of the guest house, and new mobile app for the benefit of students to view their personal academic examination details. The Computer Center, in coordination with Telangana State Council of Technological Services, TSTS, has replaced the university LAN with campus-wide Wi-Fi, along with the replacement of high-end LAN switches to support up to 10 GB speed. A call center was established in January 2023 to work 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day. The computer center also provides technical support to call center with allocation of a dedicated toll-free number. The center also designed the Alumni Association applications, extending technical support to the examination branch for evaluation of answer scripts, capture online center-wise examinees, attendance-wise while writing their exams, and uploaded 15,000 plus certificates to NAD and DigiLocker. Further, the computer center also processed data for the academic bank of credits and has prepared ABC ID for the students and uploaded credits data to the ABC portal. The Women Development and Extension Center celebrated International Women's Day by inviting Mrs. Satyavati Rathod, Honorable Minister for Scheduled Tribes, Women and Child Welfare, Government of Telangana State. Batukamma, Telangana State Festival, is also celebrated every year. Apart from Jyotirao Phule Jayanti celebrations and Mother Tongue Day were also celebrated. Finally, in conclusion, when the resolve is unwavering in opportunities become endless. Sir, I, along with all the staff members of the university, both teaching and non-teaching, assure you that we will channelize all our sincere and best efforts in realizing the vision of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, after whom the university is named, to create an egalitarian society where equal opportunities are provided to all the sections of the society. With this resolve, allow me to conclude my report on the activities of the university. I once again thank you, sir, our chief guest, Professor Jagdish Kumar ji, and also esteemed recipient of Dr. D.Litt. Honoris Causa, Professor V.S. Prasad, to the dignitaries on and off the dais, and all the candidates who successfully graduated from the environs of this university for being a patient audience. Thank you one and all. All the best to the students. Thank you very much. Now I request our Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Jagdish Kumar ji, to give his address to this convocation. Thank you.
Professor Sitaram Rao, Vice Chancellor, Dr. Ambedkar Open University, Professor Prasad, Registrar, the heads of the academic units, distinguished Vice Chancellors from the other universities, distinguished colleagues, students and their parents, మీకందరికీ నా నమస్కారాలు. When the names were called out to give the PhD degrees, I saw the first recipient coming from here. I asked him, what is your age? He said 76 years. It's wonderful. My congratulations to him and to all the students who have received their degrees and the awards today. And then I spoke to the second person who came on the stage. He said he is an auto driver. And a third student, you saw him, he is from a prison. And there was another student who was a housewife. Although I have attended convocations across the country, this is the first time I have seen such a wide diversity of the students receiving their degrees. This is a message to all of us how ODL and online education is transforming the lives of our students across the country. Most of the students that I spoke to and I have seen today, they come from rural backgrounds. They come from socially, economically weaker sections. If their lives are transformed, for each student, there is a family behind them. Their social status will improve. Their economic status will improve. And collectively, we will make our country a socially, economically, and culturally developed country. Today, ODL and online education has seen a dynamic shift after UGC brought out the 2017 regulations. Our regulations made it very clear that the ODL and online educational programs are equivalent to the degrees and education that is provided in the physical mode and in the other mode. Today, we have 83 universities offering ODL and online programs, 81 universities offering online programs, and we have 16 open universities. And I'm very pleased to know that Dr.B.R.Ambedkar Open University is one of the first universities which led the movement of the ODL and online education. My dear friends, today ODL and online education has broken the barriers that existed earlier. Students can study in the physical mode, move to the online ODL mode, or they can move from ODL online mode to the physical mode. There is no difference at all. And UGC permitting students to do a simultaneous double degree, more and more students will take up the ODL and online education. Our data shows that in ODL and online education, the female student participation is very high. It's more than 50%. You might recollect that in the recent G20 presidency, India held the presidency for G20. One of the important topics that was discussed was how to ensure that the development is women-led development. And I have absolutely no doubt when I see the students and their faces walking on the stage, and when I hear about the backgrounds from which they have come to this level, our country will surely be led by these women. Just before I came to this hall, I had a meeting with some students of this university. And one of the students, Karuna, she told me that she could have never imagined to get an undergraduate degree but for Dr.B.R.Ambedkar Open University. This university is playing a pivotal role in making high quality education accessible to students coming from remote areas, students coming from backgrounds where the mother could be a housemaid, the father could be an auto driver, or the father could be a farmer. Coming from those backgrounds and receiving this education, I'm sure there are many opportunities for them to grow and contribute to the development of our country. But at the same time, I also would like to bring to your notice that the quality of education that we provide to our students should be of highest quality. How do you ensure that? UGC plays a critical role there. It ensures that all the universities which are offering the ODL and online programs, they strictly adhere to the UGC regulations. We make sure that students are not admitted in the programs without UGC approval. There were, of course, few cases where students were admitted without any UGC approval, and students had to face difficulties. So my request to all the open universities is make sure that you undergo NAAC accreditation in order to maintain high standards of education that you are providing to your students. Make sure that you admit the students only after you get the approval from the UGC. And I'm glad to inform you that from January 2024 session, Dr. Ambedkar Open University will be offering, I think, more than 18 programs which UGC has given the approval. And like in the case of the physical universities, why should you have admissions only in July or August? You can have two sessions. You can start certain programs in July and go on for 3 years or 4 years, whatever is the duration of the program. You can start another batch of students in January and again continue for 3 or 4 years. You have a lot of flexibility. And the kind of reforms that we are introducing in higher education, they will also be highly beneficial to the open universities. For example, if you introduce multi-entry, multi-exit scheme in the physical mode universities and also in the open universities, it will immensely benefit the students in the open universities. In the physical mode universities, if some seats become vacant in the second year or third year, encourage your own students, if financial and family situations permit, to join in other universities, in other programs. Also, the national education policy emphasizes on exposing our students to multidisciplinary education. Since you do not have any limitation on the number of seats, you can admit any students who wishes to have access to high quality education. I would like to suggest a couple of things to the university. If you are already doing some of them, it's really good. What I propose to you, and I am proposing this to all the universities across the country, that when our kids study up to 12th standard, they are too young to decide what they will study in the rest of their career. They are unsure of what professions they will carry out in their future. So it is important for us to let the kid know that, all right, you have chosen commerce until your 12th standard, now you want to study physics. Why not admit the student in physics program? Or vice versa, if somebody has studied physics, but now they want to study economics, why not you permit them? Recently, we have also introduced a very, very progressive PG curriculum and credit framework. And here also we are saying that if somebody has done BA in economics, and if that student wants to do MSc in mathematics, why not you permit them? If required, you conduct a local entrance test, check the competency of the student. If the student is good at maths, even though the student has done economics, admit the student in mathematics program. in the master's degree. This is the kind of flexibility that we need to provide to our students. There are three important things that we want to provide to our students. Provide them as much freedom as possible to choose their own programs. Design your own degree should be the concept. Provide them as much flexibility as possible. I want to study in Dr.B.R. Ambedkar Open University for 2 years, go back and work for 2 years, and I want to come and continue my degree. Permit them to do. That's the kind of flexibility that you have to provide. And then provide them more choices. Offer more programs to our students. Today, let me tell you that the hiring trends across the globe are changing, including our own country. They no longer look for which degree you have, from which university you have studied. They will look at the skill set that you have, the knowledge that you have acquired as part of your education. Therefore, never ever feel that you have done your degree from Open University, you have not gone to a university and carried out your physical mode. You are on par with any other student in this country. However, ensure that you acquire the required skills. Today, we cannot predict what kind of jobs will come next year or next to next year. 50 years ago, we could predict after 10 years what kind of jobs are going to come. And this is the reason why you need to continue to be lifelong learners. And what could be a better option than joining in a university such as B.R. Ambedkar Open University and continue to acquire new skills so that you become job ready. My dear students, I also would like to tell you that you need to have perseverance. Just as some of the students who came to the stage and received these degrees, our life is full of struggle, our life is full of difficulties. Whenever we try to do something, it is possible that you may fail, but don't stop at that failure. Use that failure as a stepping stone and move forward. You should be like Bhagirath. When Bhagirath wanted to bring Ma Ganga to earth, he faced so many hurdles. But today, because of his perseverance, because of his hard work, we have Ma Ganga. It could be a mythological story, it could be from our ancient history, but today also, if you talk to global leaders in industry, they say that you should be focused, you should work hard, you should have perseverance. I would like to give you a very recent example. In OpenAI, recently when there was a turmoil and the OpenAI CEO was removed, Satya Nadella, who is from our country, who heads Microsoft, he said after a week, he played a key role in removing the difficulties in OpenAI, and then he made a very, very important statement. He said, during the last 1 week, it was my privilege to work with people in OpenAI who were focused and who were driven by mission. They were resolute, and they maintained calmness in spite of the difficulties that they faced. Satya Nadella, he was not underlining the technical expertise of those engineers. He was underlining the importance of human characteristics, human values that are required, what we call soft skills. How do you interact with each other? How do you communicate with each other? How do you build teams? How can you be part of a team? Are you ready to take risks? Are you ready to learn from the failures that emanate from these risks? These are also important values that you must acquire. You should develop deep understanding of discipline in which you are studying, but you also have to acquire the additional human qualities that are required. Only when you have these two, you will become successful in your life. I have absolutely no doubt that with the kind of commitment that you have shown, in spite of the difficulties that are part of your life, you have come to this stage and you have obtained your degrees and awards from one of the best open universities in the country. And I would like to congratulate all of you. I was listening to the annual report presented by the Vice Chancellor. There were so many developments that are taking place within the university to provide high quality education to all of you. It could be academic arena, it could be physical infrastructure, or providing more digital technology in the operation of the university. I'm very pleased to hear the kind of developments that are taking place within the university, and I have absolutely no doubt that the university, the faculty members, the staff, the Vice Chancellor, all of you will work together and reach greater heights in the coming years. With those comments, I would like to conclude here. Thank you very much.